Today we're packing an order for Nathan. He's ordered a Nutella and Ferrero Rocher giant cookie for his mum. I start with some dark chocolate ganache, followed by a cute mini Nutella jar, some choc wafers and Ferrero Rochers, then sprinkle it with some more crushed choc wafers. Nathan's left this message for his mum, but we didn't really understand it. It must be some cultural thing, I don't know. Just to be clear, we don't endorse cannibalism here at Goldilocks.
2 years ago we started our plant-based ice cream biz in the kitchen. We packed all the pints by hand. We made deliveries in the car. Now we're scaling up.
What's something that you can eat every single day and not get tired of? And I'm not talking about something that you eat sometimes that you just love. Like, I'm talking about something that you're disgustingly obsessed with and that you could actually eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and never get sick of and never want anything else to eat except for this exact item. I want to see videos of you eating this food. I want to see pictures of this food. I want to see your camera rolls.
It's time for Cookies and Crime. This is the story of Dalia Dippolito. On October 4th, 2009, while his wife was out of town, Michael Dippolito phoned for an escort. 26-year-old Dalia Mohammed showed up at his front door, and it was love at first sight. Dalia was born October 18, 1982 in New York City and moved to Boynton Beach, Florida with her family at the age of 13. At the time they met, she held a real estate license but was also escorting on the side. Michael divorced his wife to marry her. Their wedding was February 2, 2009, only 5 days after Mike's divorce was finalized. He wasn't a model citizen himself. He was an ex-convict who served time in prison and was on probation for stock fraud. One evening, he was pulled over by police after taking Dalia to dinner. Police found cocaine in his cigarette pack but let him go after believing his sincerity that it wasn't his. On another morning, after Dalia handed him a Starbucks drink, Michael fell so ill that he was laid out for days, and he was having more encounters with the police, which could affect his probation. The police had received an anonymous tip that Michael was working as a drug dealer. Even though no evidence was found, Michael was scared that one of the charges would stick. He agreed to transfer the title of his house to Dalia to protect his assets in case he was arrested. But Dalia was the anonymous caller, and this is exactly what she wanted. She was also the one that put antifreeze in his Starbucks drink. Dalia wanted to take him for all he had and was planning her husband's murder for weeks. She then approached an ex-boyfriend named Mohammed Shahadi, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, to source a hitman for the job. But instead, he tipped off the police. By chance, Cops, the TV show, was working with the police department that week and agreed to film everything. On July 30th, 2009, Dalia met Shahadi in a gas station parking lot in his car that was wired with cameras and recorders. When asked if she was sure she wanted to go through with this, she said she was 5,000% sure she wanted her husband dead. She gave him $7,000 and agreed to be at her local gym on the morning of Wednesday, August 5th, when he was supposed to be killed. What was really happening at home was police were setting up a fake crime scene. Boynton Beach police then called her and rushed her home. When she arrived, they told her that her husband was murdered, and she broke down in tears. She was brought to the police station to help them find suspects, unaware that she was the one. While she was in the interrogation room, her husband walked in and she knew the jig was up. At that point, she still denied that she did anything. She was charged moments later with solicitation of first-degree murder. After several retrials and giving birth to a son from an unknown man, she was sentenced to 16 years in prison in 2017.